Hey guys, it's Zeon, and okay, so I typically don't talk about video games on this channel. Like I know like almost everyone on the fucking planet usually uses their YouTube channel to talk about video games at some point. I really just haven't. I'm not that much of a gamer. I've stated this in the past. I'm what a lot of people refer to as the filthy casual market. Not that I like, casual games, but just that I play my games casually and I don't get super duper invested in them. Hell, I usually don't finish most of the games I play. Hell, I'm still chipping away at Xenoverse and it's a fucking fighting game. That's how lazy I am at this. And yeah, I don't talk about video games very often. But I'm gonna make an exception because, oh my god, I am so stoked right now. Like I haven't had anything in the gaming industry get me this pumped in a long time, really. Like, I really can't think of, the last time, any kind of game announcement really got me, actually that's not true, it was probably the last portable Castlevania title that got me this pumped. Which is kind of relevant to what I'm about to talk about. Bloodstained. It's a game that's currently on Kickstarter, For those that aren't familiar with this game's history, or specifically the people behind its history, this is a game produced by Koji Igarashi, Iga. He is pretty much known as the guy who is the Castlevania guy. He didn't create Castlevania, but he's been very influential in the franchise. He's been the lead director and producer on the series ever since, oh shit, blanking out, Symphony of the Night. Yeah, he's pretty much the co-creator. Him and some other dude pretty much created the Metroidvania style. And, he just, kind of took on the series and, that man was so passionate about Castlevania. The fact that man was ever taken off this series is a fucking tragedy. And that's how I felt when that was announced. Because, he made all these sweet Metroidvania titles. They were always put on portables. He did a couple of 3D console titles because, we apparently need to have 3D games. Because 2D, nobody wants to fucking play 2D games ever. It's not like we're having a big fucking retro revival or anything. No, 3D's where it's at. 2D's for faggots. But yeah, so yeah, this game gets announced, or I guess I'm jumping ahead too much again. So yeah, Koji Igarashi, you've been working on Castlevania for a while, and Castlevania's sales, I wouldn't say they were declining so much as Konami didn't fucking promote these games. They're like, whatever, they're fucking portable titles, they might as well be fucking shovelware. And even though they were getting 8s and 9s from fucking reviewers, really great scores. Anyone I've ever recommended a Metroid, a DS Castlevania game or Game Boy Castlevania game to, has never fucking regretted that purchase. They usually just dude, thank you for letting me know about this series. It was fucking great. This game is fantastic. And I'm like, damn straight it is. And the Castlevania series is my favorite gaming franchise. Out of all the game series out there, it is my favorite. Whether it's, the classic Vanias of the, NES, Super NES, Genesis, the TurboGrafx 16, which I never played, but I have played Rondo of Blood and it's fucking amazing. Or, from Symphony's Metroidvanias onward, even the lackluster 3D titles on the PS2. Even those I enjoy to some extent. Well, I find Lament of Innocence interesting. I think Curse of Darkness is actually a really good fucking game and horribly underrated. Anyhow, so yeah, sales apparently were not what Konami wanted because they don't know how to fucking do jack shit because, the entire Japanese gaming industry is going down the fucking toilet. But, ranting aside, they took Koji Igarashi off of his beloved series and instead gave it to Mercury Steam, who were like, we're gonna reboot it and we're gonna fucking rip off God of War and Shadow of the Colossus and we're gonna make this angsty bullshit story that doesn't make any goddamn sense and completely just take the entire lore and chuck it all out. Yeah, fuck you guys. Cranky fanboy bitching aside, this was a bad game. The fact that reviewers were like, oh my god, this is such a great game. No, it isn't. The combat is sloppy, the hit detection was shit, the platforming mechanics were garbage, like, the jumping mechanics are too floaty for precision jumping and platforming like this game wants you to do, so you end up dying a shit ton because of it. It's not my fault. This is an issue with your gameplay mechanics. What else was there? Like, god damn, the fucking story just drags and drags and drags. It's just so much filler. There's inconsistent gameplay mechanics, like the length of your fucking whip for rappelling down walls. Yeah, it was dumb. It was bad, and yeah, like, I tried really, really hard to like this game. I did. I even bought the fucking 2 DLC packs for it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make myself like that. No, it wasn't gonna happen. So yeah, pretty much after that, I gave up on the franchise. One of my friends picked up the 3DS title because he wanted to do a review of it. I'll link that below if you want to see. That was Dan from Gigaboots.com, like he did his review of Mirror of Fate. I'll link that somewhere here or just down there, I don't know. But yeah, I played some of his copy. Oh look, that was kind of sloppy garbage too. And then I watched my friends go through Lords of Shadow 2, and that was heartbreaking. Because yeah. So yeah, I like, Castlevania was dead to me. It was dead. Castlevania was deader than me than Sonic the Hedgehog was deader than me, to me. Like, that is how dead Castlevania was. I did not give a flying fuck, because Konami had decided to take Koji Igarashi, the only man with any type of passion or creativity who's ever fucking worked on this franchise, just shovel him off into a fucking corner somewhere to work on fucking mobile games and fucking lowly shooters. But, you know, eventually he said, fuck it. Last year, a little over a year ago, he said, fuck it, and left. And we were like, okay, cool, he's leaving the company. Good. Finally, you know, we were waiting for it. We were waiting for the Kickstarter announcement. Like, the entire Castlevania fan base is just like, is he gonna do it? Like, are we gonna get, like, Mighty Numbervania? Like, is he gonna pull a fucking Inafune here? Come on, do it. And nothing. Nothing for quite a while. And then finally, like, about a week or so ago, he puts up this kind of teaser website. It's like, what the hell's going on? Whippersword.com, and we're like, okay, what's going on? And then finally we get this Kickstarter announcement for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Even that subtitle just sounds like a Castlevania title. Like, I could just picture it being Castlevania Ritual of the Night. But no, it's a whole new IP. But yeah, he's just blatantly, shamelessly making another fucking Castlevania title, but doing it under a completely different name. He's doing the exact same thing Inafune did, where Inafune was just like, I'm gonna make a Mega Man game, but it's not actually Mega Man, but it's totally Mega Man. He's making a fucking Castlevania game, and I'm just so fucking excited and stoked, and I haven't had a gaming, like I said, I haven't had a gaming announcement that just get me so fucking pumped like this. Like, I mean, like, I love the Metal Gear Solid franchise. You know, I feel like that series has just been going downhill ever since 4, or really ever since 3. Like, 3 to me was the peak, and it's just kind of but yeah, so I just haven't had a game announcement just boom hit me like this. I'll take it back. I would say Beta 2 came close, but it was only on the Wii U, and I was like, fuck, I'm not planning on buying a Wii U for a while. So I couldn't be too excited about that one. Though I was excited that it was happening at all. But yeah, this though, I am super fucking pumped. And like, I was gonna do this video originally where I was like, as soon as I found out, I was like, oh man, it's so far from his Kickstarter goal. Oh man, I hope it actually gets funded. And it was only the first day, and it already, you know, had like 100,000. I was like, oh, that's so far from its 500,000 goal. And I was gonna make a video where I was gonna be like, hey, you should totally support this Kickstarter, because this game will probably be fucking amazing. And then that became completely unnecessary, because within 2 hours, they hit their Kickstarter goal. Within, I think like 12 hours, they had hit all of their stretch goals. They had just kicked the shit out of that fucking Kickstarter. and they've already hit up like 2 more stretch goals. Like, it's just, it's crazy. It's awesome. It's crazy awesome. But yeah, like, really this video is just an excuse for me to gush about my favorite game series. Because really, I mean, like, usually whenever I do these kind of thought videos, I usually kind of, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm fairly pessimistic. I'm like, oh, this new Dragon Ball thing got announced. Here, let me voice my opinion on this franchise that I used to love dearly. And really, like, that's kind of how I've been about Castlevania ever since Lords of Shadow happened. You know, it's the same thing of like, oh, they're announcing another Castle. Okay, like, it was hard to give a shit, and that's kind of where I'm getting with Dragon Ball. Like, I'm gonna forever follow Dragon Ball, I'm pretty sure, because even when Dragon Ball's at its worst, there's always something for me to enjoy. But yeah, like, this is just, like, this is kind of like a complete 180 of those feelings where I'm like constant pessimism. Here I am just completely stoked and having 100% faith in this project. You know, he's got like a good team behind him. You know, obviously Iga's the goddamn director of the game. He's got Michiru Amane, the composer of a bunch of the previous Castlevanias. I think from, oh shit, Castlevania Bloodlines onward, she did those. And like, yeah, so, so fucking happy that, like, I'm getting this. I mean, it's not a Castlevania game. That's the one thing that kind of bites ass for me, is that, like, I'm not getting, like, a continuation of Castlevania like I've wanted. Because I really want them to go back to the old timeline. I want to see the the Demon Castle War of 1999. Like, I want to see that in game form. I don't think I'm ever going to. I really, you know, I don't think I'll ever get that closure that I wanted, you know, for the series to just kind of wrap up all inclusively. But, you know, I'm just glad that I'm getting a solid action platformer with exploration or big massive level exploration and equipables and leveling up and magic systems and sweet melee combat. I'm just, like, so happy. Like seriously, like, I mean, I fucking just love, like this Ports of Ruin, probably, this may be my favorite game of all time. I'm not sure, like, at the moment, like, but I do know it's, like, the franchise is my favorite, and it's my favorite in the series, and so it's probably my favorite game of all time. Like, fucking, like, to give you an idea, like, fucking Rondo Blood, bought on the PSP, day one. As soon as I got my Vita, the first thing I did was buy a digital copy of Rondo Blood so I could play it on my Vita with a prettier screen and better buttons. Like, fucking, you know, the PS2 games, fucking, like, Judgment. Yeah, like, a lot of people fucking hate Judgment. I thought it was fun. I thought it was blatant, stupid, pandering fan service, and I ate this shit up. And, yeah, Takeshi Obata did the ridiculously stupid fucking character designs, which I thought was awesome, too. Yeah, and plus that music. The music in that game was fucking amazing. But yeah, just, oh my god, I am just so pumped, so psyched. Like, and honestly, like, you know, even though the Kickstarter really doesn't need, like, advertising at this point, I mean, yeah, it's already got, like, it's almost got, 23,000 backers at this point. And I haven't even backed it yet. Like, I'm a shitbag. Like, and that's only because, like, I can't decide on which package I want to get. Like, how much of my money I want to blow on this. I'm like, oh, do I want to do $60 to get the physical copy? No, I should do $100 and get, like, the soundtrack. Because it's Michiru Amane and I need that soundtrack. So I got to do the $100 package. Oh, but if I do $150, I get an art book with that. You know, like, whew. Yeah, like, I just can't decide how much of my money I just want to pour all over this. Because, you know, I'm not exactly swimming in cash, but I wanted to throw money at my screen to get this game made faster. So yeah, like, and I love that this Kickstarter exists, because, like, between this and Mighty Number 9's Kickstarter, like, this is just like a big middle finger to, like, fucking Capcom and Konami, who are like, oh no, this isn't what the mainstream gaming audience wants. They want fucking gray and brown first-person shooters. They want open sandbox games. You know, that's all they fucking want. You know what? No, we don't. I mean, yeah, there are plenty of people who want that, but there is a market here. Like, the fact that this Kickstarter was funded in 3 hours, yeah, that says a lot. God damn it. So yeah, whew. Yeah, I'm pumped, stoked. I'm gonna put a link for this, you know, like, seriously, like, if you're not familiar with, like, Metroidvanias, I would look into them. They're super fun. At least I think they're super fun. Think, basically, Metroid with, like, you know, Metroid's platforming exploration gameplay, you know, all 2D, with RPG, like, you know, equipment and leveling up, and you have, like, magic that you know, like, spells and sweet, you know, melee combat moves and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, just check them out. They're sweet. Like, I mean, fucking pick up Symphony of the Night on the fucking PSN. You know, throw, like, you know, $5, I think it's what that costs online. Give that one a shot. It seems to be the one that people love the most. I honestly think it's kind of one of the worst Metroidvanias, but people seem to call it the best, so what the fuck do I know? But yeah, I would say familiarize yourself with this genre, because it's super fucking good, and I would love to see more people support it. You know, I mean, I would love to see them just add more stretch goals, and them to hit all their damn stretch goals. And yeah, whew. Man, this is probably the most ranty, rambly fucking video I've fucking done. Because, like, I am just, like, my brain is, like, almost in full retard mode right now. Because I'm just like, I'm getting a new Castlevania! Just, well, I'm getting, okay, I'm getting a Castlevania spiritually. You know, that part of me that has needed, you know, whips and swords and castles and exploration and fucking up big massive demons and shit on a 2D field with gorgeous HD 2D artwork. Like, oh man. Like, and it's already like, what was it, I think it's for the, yeah, never mind, I don't need to scroll, look, yeah, it's PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Yeah, I am stoked. Just look this game up, you know, look up Metroidvanias, you know, and if you're a fan of the previous installments of the series, like of Castlevania, like the old Metroidvanias, and you're really hoping for a revival of that, here you go. Check this out. You probably already know about it if you're a Castlevania fan. I think like every Castlevania fan on the planet already fucking knows, because it's fucking, you know, this fandom is just like fingers on the pulse, the dead-ass pulse that is this franchise, waiting to hear a heartbeat, and then finally, just like the fucking phoenix rising from the fire, we get this. So good. So yeah, Bloodstained Ritual tonight. I'm super fucking excited. Hopefully, some of you are super fucking excited. I'm probably gonna go play through a shit ton of old Castlevania games, cause I need to scratch some itches. And yeah. Fucking support it, goddamn, just do it. I'm gonna do it, you should do it, everyone should fucking do it. Game's great. Well, okay, fine, the game isn't out, it isn't even being made yet. I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, Mighty Number 9 was kind of eh. Like, I mean, I've seen, like, my friends have played it, I'm not impressed. Mostly because that stupid dashing mechanic, I feel, kind of breaks up the gameplay. But whatever, who gives a shit? We're not talking about Mighty Number 9. We're not talking about Infinite. We've had plenty of bad fucking Mega Man games. We don't get bad Metroidvanias. We don't get bad IGA, except for like Lament of Innocence, but that was a 3D Castlevania game, so that doesn't count. We don't get like bad Metroidvanias, you know. So yeah, I have 100% faith in this. I am, like I said, this is the most exciting news to ever happen in the gaming sphere. Like, I'm probably gonna fucking take vacation time to play this game when it comes out. Just fuck everybody. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna enjoy this. God damn it. So yeah, that was my long-ass, wordy, fucking rambly, stupid joygasm. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna go play some classic Castlevania games and clean my pants out. Peace the fuck out.